You mean the peanut gallery?
Peanut gallery. I don't know, what are we? We're just, a couple of guys who think we know something about this game.
So $3 off Wish.
Yeah. We need to move it a bit back.
Because I'll put that there. No, other way.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stand by.
Or is that my bomber or your bomber?
I didn't get any bombs out there, all yours. Go this way. Yep, go that way.
No, it's our first one, so we'll...
Yep, here we are. We're just talking casual here.
That's actually good, actually. We don't need this bottom bit unless we're
No, we don't need this bottom bit.
unless we're going to show some kind of maneuver or something like that.
Are we really going to get into that today?
Well, we're going to do tactics and that.
Are we trying to do tactics up?
What's he doing? Screwing around with the keyboard?
As always. Oh, look at this guy. Now he's moving my camera.
If you want me to fit in, you have to.
I'll come around, just grab another chair. Just keep fitting around.
Get rid of this.
Don't sit on it.
Get rid of this. So
Get rid of this?
Yeah, go
Alright, get rid of this. This makes for a great podcast.
There we go. So we can actually, you can move a little bit more.
There we go.
You can control the
I can move
camera.
around. I can move around.
Yeah, there we go.
I can do this. I can just watch the screen instead of looking at you monkeys.
That's it.
Does that look good?
The white t-shirt.
Yeah.
I actually watched mine last night.
Alright, are we?
Swearing around.
There we go.
Alright.
Alright. Mars, what are we doing?
Hi everyone, welcome to our live Q&A. So
Our talking casual thing.
that's it. So guys, if you want to have a question or just type it away. And what's now, Patrick? How many blokes do we need? We need all the blokes we can get here.
Oh, we're just getting whoever's in the shop to come sit behind the camera.
That's
really.
it. So I think we should start off with basically our regionals campaign.
Oh, we're going down that road, aren't we?
Yeah, we'll start off with that because we don't have really much questions at the moment. So
2018 regionals.
I was going to say what.
2015.
I was going to say what we're doing. I'll try to fill everyone exactly what it is that we're doing here. So we're looking at doing a bit of a it's Q&A. We're actually going to have probably in the weeks to come. We're going to do live call-ins. So we're going to do a Google Hangouts thing where you can actually participate in the show as well.
Yep.
And then possibly even try and get a few people in doing live commentary on the games they're going. So when you see me doing stupid maneuvers like I did in that last game, and my bounty hunter's not doing right, you just get everything on. You can vocally let everybody watching at home know what I'm doing wrong.
No, top four, James. No to Steve. We had to go through the C. But
We're going to top four James tonight. Steve's gone. Yep. I think
And to keep me focused.
Terry's got Guri alt card.
Guri.
Yeah.
Guri.
That's an alt card. It's a bigger.
Okay, yeah.
So it's full.
It's a full art. Yeah.
That's the full art.
Yeah. So Terry's got an alt card Guri, official FFG alt Guri card.
Mine's better.
He likes that one.
I like my one better.
He wants the lady.
That's just a ship. I can see the lady here. Rob sent me this one. This one means more. This one's a better one.
Did anyone have engine upgrade? Because I own 5 Boba without it. So Patrick's asking.
No. We had no engine upgrade because I wasn't flying Boba.
No.
I was flying.
Are we going to Worlds, guys? Anyone?
Yeah, we're going to Worlds.
2019.
Who's paying?
Oh, who's paying? Well, we've got a place to stay. We've got a place to crash, don't we, Robert? So
Oh yeah, we're all crashing at Rob's
we're all
place,
crashing at your house, Robert. So
yeah, that's right.
yeah.
Yeah, he said. I think his place is quite far from there, so
Still.
crashing at his place might not really be an option.
Worlds in the USA. Minnesota.
Ian's going. Regionals winner.
Yeah.
Armada regionals winner.
Outer rim to Worlds 2019 sounds like a good idea, says Ash.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Are you booking a bus for Worlds, Mars?
Yeah, we're booking a bus.
Can we get over
I could book an Airbus.
Mars, go for it. You can kick this off if you want. What you were saying before, now people know what we're supposedly doing.
Well, we're waiting for more questions, but we'll talk about our regionals campaign.
Yeah, you made top 16.
I made top 16.
I just was laughed out.
So I flew Marek, Colonel Jendon, I'm some of them are. Colonel
Vessery.
Colonel Vessery. And a
Vessery.
TIE bomber with a TIE shuttle.
Yep.
Made top 16. I was pretty lucky about that. I've got some good matchups.
Yeah, that's what was cocked it up against.
Yes, actually, I've actually got two of my opponents that I've dragged out today.
The question is though, did you beat them?
Yes, I did.
Yes,
I did. Poor Jake.
So what you're telling us is that you ruined their chances to make top 16.
I did. And poor Jake just
3-1 when I versed you.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, 3-1. We were all 3-1 at the time. So, yeah, no, I was actually pretty amazed how the actual list went really well. And
What were you flying?
I was flying.
Tractor beams.
What else? No, what was in the list? Okay.
Okay, so Marek's got marksmanship. So it gives him the
Marksmanship.
Yeah, marksmanship.
Marksmanship?
Yeah.
Who flies marksmanship?
Well, my thought is, the marksmanship stays for the whole round, so it works for the iron cannon and the normal attack. So when you do the double tap, that marksmanship stays. So especially when you want Marek's ability to actually trigger, marksmanship actually kind of works that way. So first off, Colonel, what is supposed to happen is the TIE bomber goes in, gives focuses out with fleet officer, because that's what the bomber has fleet officer and systems officer. So he does a green move. If Marek's in range of an enemy, he'll give a target lock to Marek. So then Colonel Vassery will have his 3 target locks for the double tap as well. So, and then fleet officer gives focuses, then they both move. Of course, I'll try to marksmanship with Marek and then double focus with Vassery. So Vassery shoots, gets the free target lock with tractor beam, and then gets a free target lock with the normal attack. And hopefully that reduces the agility and hits, and then Marek goes off and finishes with iron cannon and marksmanship with the crits. So I basically took this list because all the Nims and Mirandas on there. So with one,
Yeah, Nim Miranda loves
Nim Mirandas, as Jake found out, sadly.
Don't go for the bomber.
Don't like really well tractor beams and iron. So especially iron stops them from dropping bombs as well because they're not revealing a maneuver. So
Really disgusting.
it is absolutely brutal. And once in that game, when you barrel rolled Nim out of the way, out of Marek's way, and then you barrel rolled him straight into Colonel Vassery, I said, well, I'll barrel you back, and then I'll hit you with Marek now. Yeah, that was no focus, no nothing. So yeah, you know it's going to get through anyway. If I whiffed the dice, I still had modifiers as well, so I had the target locks and so forth. So that was my list, and it did really well. There was a couple of matchups that the first matchup was against a Dengar Asajj. I lost that one. It was only my dice. I had double tokens on Marek, I think it was, and I rolled 4 blanks, and I'm like, well, what am I supposed to do with that? So
Target lock?
Huh? No, four evade dice. I
Okay,
whiffed out with evade dice.
Do you go 5 and 1 or 4 and 2?
I went 4 and 2. 4 and 2.
4 and 2 on the heavy end of it.
Yeah, but
You didn't bleed much MOV.
No, because when I went in the last match, I was actually on the top of the 4 and 1s.
Yeah.
So I went to myself, look, I can take a slight loss and still make the top 16.
Pretty weak and unsportsmanlike.
It was weak and unsportsmanlike.
It was against Olaf.
It was Olaf on the stream, so that's why I was really running around.
Olaf was happy. He got into the top 8.
That's it. So,
top 16.
so Olaf,
Would you have got Olaf? Would you, if you're still watching, would you have actually got into 16 if you had a lost that game? Based on his MOV.
I think he had a good chance to.
I think
yeah,
he still had a good chance.
no. If he lost the game, he would have not made top
Okay,
16.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I checked this. I looked at him. I looked back at the actual scores itself, and he would have actually dropped probably to about 20th or so.
Oh, okay.
So he was running for he was running for his own benefit as well too.
Oh, okay, so it's his benefit to run.
Yeah, because he knew he was run. If I got the iron on, which I did, and in hindsight, I should have actually put the dial down, and I could have beat him much quicker. But yeah, look.
Yeah, you could have actually won the game.
After 6 rounds of X Wing, your mind's not 100% there. So
Yeah. Who runs bombers a lot of the time? Who runs bombers?
bombers.
I used to.
Been recently.
You've been doing bombers?
Oh, do you mean like that type of bomber or just
I
bombers?
think Rob likes dropping bombs, so I think he means bombers, bombs dropping, bombers dropping bombs,
Only
not bombers with crew slots.
Only if. Oh, wait. Wait, what?
Wait, what?
Do you mean
Yes,
bombs
you run
dropping
bombers.
Yeah, I run bombers, not Imperial bombers.
Not Imperial bombers.
No bombers.
Yeah, you've been
Rebels.
doing, you're just doing Miranda and Nim and started playing with that
BSF,
thing.
yeah.
Yeah, Rob's got a killer bomber list. I don't want to tell you guys what it is because I'm thinking about flying it
On Diversity Day.
On Diversity Day, so I'm saving it for then.
is it
So,
Rebels?
Rob, don't tell anyone what your bomber list
Rob,
is, mate.
tell us.
Don't
Tell
tell
us.
it. Don't. If you put it in the chat, mate, I'll block you for the night.
Oh no!
No, we won't.
Right, leave
No,
Rob
I'll
out.
wait. I'll wait.
So Ian,
One of 4 viewers.
Ian, what did you fly at regionals?
I flew Guri and a couple other ships. I don't remember what they were, but I flew Guri.
And how'd you go on the day?
Kimagillas.
I couldn't play the second day, so I literally was just there for an attendance card. I came top of the 3 and 3s. So whatever that means. Yeah, 2 Kimagillas with harpoons was the other fun. I went going the night. I had work on a Sunday. I couldn't do the next day, so I'm just like.
And how many outer rim players did you play?
3.
3.
3.
Yeah. 3 on 3.
I had
Yeah.
a lot of matchups.
Yeah.
Yeah. 3. Yeah. I always get paired against the.
I only
outer
got
guys.
2, so I'm
played
pretty
me.
lucky.
Yeah. Oh, that game. Oh god.
That was a
game.
good one.
That really was. That was a freaking dice
It
roll. That
came
game.
right
it was
down
a
to the
bloody
end.
dice roll. Oh, that was horrible. That really could have went either way. Yeah.
Are you excited there
Oh,
was a
it
mention of
was
a
there.
Systems Open coming to Australia next year?
Wait, is
Well, all I've got to say is,
Mentioned. Where was that mentioned?
yeah, I got to say it's fake news. That is fake news. Fake news.
Yeah.
So I am.
Yeah, I'll
Definitely.
believe it when I can see the
That's it.
registration to actually
Yeah.
pay my, I
Correct.
don't know, whatever the
They
amount of
haven't
money
even like extended America yet, so like they're talking about adding more to America.
more in America.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I doubt they're gonna.
All I know is there's an illegal Systems Open happening in illegal New South Wales.
It's not illegal, it's unofficial.
It's unofficial. We'll just go with
Is there,
unofficial.
is there a difference?
No, it's not really. But yeah, we're not quite sure about a Systems Open in Australia at the moment.
It's classic imperial mentality.
It's illegal. I will clamp it down.
This guy. Oh,
Yeah, I
I'll
know.
take him anywhere.
No, I can't.
I'll
Okay.
take you anywhere.
So tell us about your regionals and what did you fly?
I flew a Ray Lowrick with expertise. And,
Cancer.
Oh,
just because you lost to it like most times. Just because I take care of Guri. I don't boost into bombs or anything and lose games off of it. We went there.
We're going there. Yeah, we're doing the car park.
oh,
I'll see you.
out of rim.
How out of
I'll
rim of
see
you.
outside. It's a dangerous place. Some people don't make it home at night.
So I had Ray Lowrick with expertise, and look, I struggled a bit early. I made some poor decisions. Doesn't help that out of the 10 or so ships I flew against in the first 3 rounds, 7 of them were Z95s.
No.
One with 4 hotshot blasters with munitions fail-safe and just
Oh, that was that Jabber one, wasn't it?
pure jank.
Oh, that was, yeah,
wow.
that was,
It was horrible.
what was it? It was Jabber in the YV666.
Jabber in the YV666.
And how many Xeno 5s was it?
4 Z95s, all
All
with
with
hot
hot
shots, munitions fail safe. So if they miss, you keep
They
them.
keep it,
If
and-
you hit, you've got another one because Jabba
And they've got
has
3
the
on the
illicits.
fire.
Oh wow.
Yeah, 3
Yeah,
dice,
I'm gonna
range,
fly that. That's
range
brilliant.
1 to
I might
2,
make that one of my diversity lists.
and like it was just annoying. He had tactician as well, so Lowrick gets stressed and it was hard to move. But Ray slowly chugged them down. But it's still 2 and 2, so there's still quite a bit there's a lot of meat to get through.
Yeah. And how many outer rim
4
players
each.
did you play?
I played U2.
Yes.
I beat this one, I lost to this one.
Yeah.
I struggle with your list. It's the Ion because both my ships have 1 defense each, and just you tractor around Lowrick,
Lowrick.
which just ruins him.
Yeah. Well, you kind of
I handed the game to you because
Yeah,
I had
you had-
Lowrick had to go around a big
Yeah.
rock and Ray was too close.
That's it.
Should have gone away with Ray,
Yeah.
swoop away, turn around and come back.
Yeah,
but
you just handed Ray to me.
I
Like, oh,
did.
well, thank you. I'll
And it's
deliver
just-
off. And then once it's Lowrick versus the world, it's just
what can Lowrick do? Lowrick can beat another Lowrick maybe.
Patrick said that's his list. So did you actually play him, or did someone steal your list?
Nah, it was some guy named Lou.
Yeah.
He was
According to Rob, actually I have it on pretty good authority. You are getting a system open.
Well,
I hope so.
when
that'd be nice.
I see the official news from FFG, that's when I'll believe it. But
just
right
one.
now,
Just one.
I don't care where it is.
Perth.
No, it'd be Sydney.
It'll be Sydney.
Yeah.
As long
Yeah,
as
so that in Sydney.
know where it'll be.
yeah, it won't be here.
It will not be in the outer rim.
No, God no.
Yeah.
Party
I
bus
know,
up.
Can you vote for where it's meant to be?
James, I
Can we
guess.
vote for it to be in the outer
could
rim?
be.
Sorry, Jack.
Cheddar Rams, yeah.
Hacking? Yeah, we could do that.
Party bus it up.
Yeah, party
Yeah.
bus.
Party bus, yep.
And Jake, how'd you go?
Man, there's a long drive
I
to be in a
went
bus with
3
all
and
you
3.
buggers.
3 and 3. And what did you fly?
I flew Nimbin Miranda.
Actual
From
cancer.
Miranda? Natural cancer.
Yeah.
Cancer, yeah.
And how many outer rim players did you face against?
Just you.
Just me. Oh wow.
I think it was like probably
I think you're the only one who didn't match up.
Yeah, the least amount of matchups.
Yeah.
Everyone else had that too, I think.
Oh, same.
Yeah. Oh, we have top 8 Steve here.
Yeah, top 8 Steve.
He's still around, so we might get him on later, I'd say. And
He sold his dice.
no, he doesn't want to.
Did you sell your dice?
Yeah, he sold his dice.
Who took? Oh. I thought Morrissey was selling them to you.
Oh no, Patrick, I see that list and I think I got to try that list. Jabba and 4, Z95.
Ash actually talked about it on the Outer Rim Facebook page after it. I'm like, nah, I can't, not again, please, no. I've won, but it was stressful, man.
Oh, but when you think about it, it's kind of... Well, how's it flying? Do you fly it like a swarm? Like you keep those Z95s together?
Essentially,
Are they essentially one sort of... They don't have to, but...
You didn't have to. It's still range 2 bubbles pretty fucking big.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, but still, I'll just bring harpoons.
in the initial joust, well, I didn't have harpoons. In the initial joust, it's hard to figure out a way that's not going to get you bumped somewhere.
Yeah.
Check what Robert says. I will definitely do that. I will definitely sing Waltzing Matilda on the stream when we get a systems open. I will do it.
You guys haven't heard him sing, so it's probably not a good thing.
That's right. So suffer you. You're going to take my singing and like it.
Oh. But anything interesting else you faced? What else you faced?
Dash messed me up really bad.
Dash?
Yeah.
Dash could just
That
mess
was
Dash
Dashless?
up.
I versed
The pro dash.
South Australian guy
Okay.
playing Dash and Poe. And I got so close to dropping his whole list, but just missed out. And then, I don't know, I played 2. There was Dash Miranda and Dash Poe. I didn't play Darby though.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because he's here. He had a Dash Miranda.
He just came,
He
finished
came second, so
Yeah.
yeah.
Would have been,
Yeah, that was a fun game to watch. I seriously thought that, Darby was going to win that game in 40 minutes. And he
I
lost it
thought
in
it was
40
gonna-
minutes.
yeah.
I really thought
That's
he
how
won
Ray
that one.
flies. It's because that was the exact same list as I flew that won it.
Yeah.
Did it better, obviously.
But you didn't have Tactician. You had
No, I had Tactician
you had
on
Tactician?
Lyric.
Okay.
Exact
Yeah,
same
he had
list.
Tactician on Lyric.
It did some work.
Yeah, it did some work.
I just can't remember
Yeah,
being
it's
used
exact
against
same
that
list.
game. That's all.
Because Lyric was too far away.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. And then I
The
barrel
thing-
rolled him onto
yeah.
rocks and so
The
forth.
thing is with
really well that game.
Ray, games just go quick because she's either taking a shit ton of damage or throwing 5 dice at your face
Yeah.
instantly.
Oh, talking about that, see all the when you attack the bomber, you got those 4 hits, and I evaded 4
Yeah.
evades with a bomber.
I know.
I'm like, well, something's up with this game because it was through a Royd at range 3.
Yeah.
So he
And
was
he gets 4 hits and you just get 4 natties.
4
Yeah.
natties, 4 natties with a TIE bomber.
That's when it tells you should be winning this game.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
like,
you should be winning the game, but
Yeah.
dice. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, see, we can all joke and laugh about and talk about how, skill matters, but
Sometimes it's
Some
it's a
dice-
dice
some
game
days-
still.
Dice game.
dice game. It's fun.
Mars lost with having double tokens,
Yeah.
blanks.
It black,
Rob's
yeah.
okay, he's got volume control, so he can tune you down. Yeah.
Oh, don't worry, I'll send something towards you in audio format towards the house or something. I'll bomb the house with
You
audio
want to
sounds.
tag in?
Right.
Tag in.
Come on,
Come on.
top. Come on, top 8
eight
Steve.
finish
Top
up.
8 Steve.
Come on, top 8 Steve. Come on.
We only got like a top 16 monkey here.
No, we have a top 16 and we have a monkey.
Yeah.
Not following that. Get wrecked.
So we do have top 8 Steve, but he doesn't want to appear on camera, so.
Yeah. We'll get him another day.
If anyone thinks it's Lone Wolf, I'm just not.
Oh, Lone Wolf, yeah.
Lone Wolf.
I watched it a couple of times.
Put my hashtag in the next door. It's gonna be yes.
Yeah, Lone Wolf.
Hashtag Lone Wolf? Yeah.
If anyone watched the actual top 8 match against Brendan and Steve, he's just forgotten Lone Wolf for a while. And it's just-
I did see that actually.
yeah, it was brutal.
It was brutal.
It was
Those Y-wings were brutal.
Actually, what was really bad was that I think there was 2 rounds where he was shooting into the Y-wings. One agility, Dengar rerolls.
Yeah,
Couldn't land a hit.
nothing.
no.
Couldn't land a hit.
And the other guy was forgetting his iron bombs as well, which would have done a lot of work.
I don't know. He wasn't actually
No,
behind
the thing is,
there was a couple where he could have.
him.
Yeah.
Was it? Oh, okay.
When-
Look at this way.
I
He
think that's
didn't-
when a
he
Sarge
didn't
went
need
up
it.
the board.
He didn't need it.
Yeah, didn't need it.
Didn't
He
need
couldn't
it.
get work out of the tractor either. Like,
No, he missed the tractor like
Yeah.
a couple of times. Oh, he would have tracted the Y-wing
Yeah.
on there. He would have been okay, but he just missed the tractor.
Yeah.
Missed the actual hit. 'cause
Yeah, he didn't get a hit to get the tractor. Yeah, that's laws. It was 2 rounds.
Yeah.
Not getting those tractors
Yeah.
on. But
There was
Even still, 2 of those wild ones should have dropped way before Kexi
Yeah.
dropped. It was-
Yeah.
So, guys,
Yeah.
there's actually a lot of in the the top 16 cut. There are a lot of missed opportunities I saw on stream.
Yeah.
Heaps. Like there was the first game I saw someone a quick draw forgot to FCS, which means he could have harpooned the next round,
Yep.
and that probably would have won him the game
Unfortunately-
because he was
Oh, that was
doing
like
well.
the Canadian Nationals club.
Yeah, someone made a phone call.
Poll calls
Someone
up
called
for,
it. Poll calls up. Oh, I only found out about that story a while, like last week, and that was
I
hilarious.
saw that because I'm on the subreddit all the time. It's fucking hilarious.
The problem is though.
Speaking of which, there is actually the new tournament regulations are out. There's not really much in there. A few clarifications.
Yeah, because they changed it because of
But
that.
because of that,
Yeah.
now a spectator is anyone
Physically
physically
in
at a
attendance.
tournament, physically in red. That is awesome.
Here's everywhere.
It's in the X Wing line and it's in the Armada one. So
Did you see
Oh, wow.
that phone call made the rules change.
When we
Wow,
called in,
that's amazing.
I didn't see it, but I know the story.
Yeah,
pretty
yeah.
funny.
First,
That the phone was
Isn't
like,
Paul a part
What else
of
we have,
like in us all? Like, isn't he physically
He's
a
part
part
of
of our?
He's part of us.
Yeah.
But what I'm
Praise
gonna
be.
what I'm gonna say is when you're on the stream, it's totally different.
Oh,
It's like you not like here where you
I
have
make mistakes on this bloody stream.
Oh, we
People
make
are
mistakes.
watching.
Yeah.
Yeah, Cad Main.
But
oh, like that Oz Day tournament. There was a David told me that I missed
Yeah.
a bunch of triggers.
yeah, and then I
Yeah.
forgot about the
Some-
stress
some
move
crits
and that.
and stuff.
And
Yeah.
that stuff like that happens, and when you get to one of those top 16, top 8, top 4s, whatever you want, actually even on stream, when you've got that light on you and you've
Yeah.
got people watching around you,
Especially
and on
that
the-
setup. That one was warm. Like
Yeah.
on you.
Yeah, it was absolutely brutal. And as I said, after 6 rounds of X Wing, your mind's not 100% there. So of course I was like not thinking of certain things, and a lot of people don't think about certain triggers and that. It's not when you get to that certain point of X Wing, you will forget stuff. It's the good players that will keep calm, remain calm, and actually remember stuff and remember their list as well. So. Yeah, it's just one of those things that it's just going to happen unless you've trained well. So, yeah, so no, it was
They call it the Paul Heaver rule now,
yeah.
according to Rob.
Oh, really? Yeah,
Funny.
nice.
Phone friend.
Terry, how'd you go at regionals?
Missed opportunity. I missed the top 16.
No, you have proof of top 8.
Double fire sprays, Bobber and Kath Scum. Round 1 was shithouse. I finished 3-3. I had 3 convincing wins and 3 convincing losses.
Sounds like me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
same deal.
Yeah, no, it was not an optimal loadout, so I would definitely fly them again, but with tooled up with different instruments of destruction.
And maybe next time actually practice the list before you go to the tournament.
Yeah, the first game I had was with the list. That's it.
Literally makes the list the day before.
Yeah, as you do.
So, any questions, guys? Just fire us up, and we'll definitely answer any list advice. Fire away.
Fun things with the tournament regulations. You
Yep.
can add weight to your bases now.
Oh well,
Yep.
Were you not allowed to previously?
I think
No, it just wasn't in the rules. Just you weren't modifying
You
bases.
could.
They may add weight.
Makes
so You
sense.
can do that.
Yeah.
It's
No,
likely
you
to
didn't say
knock
you
it.
couldn't. You just weren't allowed to modify the
If
size.
you
Yeah.
off the table, it's
You weren't-
moving and shit. It's like just
you weren't allowed to modify the actual ship itself.
You can modify the ship as long as
It does-
it's still recognisable.
Yeah,
Apparently, you can colour your templates or something.
because
like
in
that,
Armada
colour
you
of
can't.
Maneuvers.
It has to be the original ship
Yep.
because.
You cannot run Suntifal in the blood red ship.
Since you fell, must be in the ship with a red stripe. Hey?
Yeah.
Well, obviously.
Obviously.
I confuse people who know the canon too well.
What if I want to paint all my interceptors white?
Go ahead.
White.
Yeah.
White paint.
White paint.
Oh,
Bloody numbnuts.
there's paint all over the place.
Yeah. Me paint.
How much are those pallets each?
How much?
How much are they?
450.
So Robert's saying I'd like to hear about your list. I have the count. I have the count
to
to each.
one.
All right. What's my count on mine, Robert? Then.
Yeah, how do you counter Mars's list with 2? Oh, actually, yeah, no, his bomber list could counter you pretty good.
Just count a Mars.
Yeah.
Tell him he'll win. Watch him choke.
Yeah, I just count on myself. I just choked. That's
He
it.
does. Yeah.
Just set up a camera, telling people are watching.
That's it.
Rob does play a bit on Vassal. Actually, we're trying to tee up a game. We were supposed to have one last weekend, but we started talking too much.
I vassal actually.
Yeah, the Vassal League's going on at the moment.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Is that
You
the
win
Reddit
it?
one?
Or-
I am, but I haven't played a game yet.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, how you
It's
doing?
been
So
going
you're
on
still
for
at the
like 2 or 3
bottom.
weeks,
I'm one
hasn't
of
it?
the inactive dogs.
Oh,
Yeah.
not enough time
I
to...
can't organise games with people. I've just been having a real hard time syncing up.
time zones and
Problem is
everything.
your
Yeah.
message,
Yeah.
and it's like your best chance is like early on a Saturday morning, and it's like 10 o'clock Friday night for them or something.
Yeah, it's been really hard. So,
Yeah.
But yeah, I want to get into that.
Yeah.
Tabletop looks pretty good too.
Yeah, I had
It's a
to
lot
play
harder
around with
though.
tabletop, but yeah.
Tabletop simulator.
Yeah.
You got it.
Yeah, I played around with it a bit.
Oh, wow.
But the thing which I love is the lovely button which
You
which
can
you'd
have
love.
table flips.
Literally
Yeah,
the
table
table.
flips. Yeah,
I
I've heard
saw
about
that.
that.
I thought, yeah, let's relay that Mars hole button or Mars hole action. That's it.
I like that.
Yeah.
It's like down
yeah,
the road.
flip the table. Yeah.
Damn, I like
Yeah.
it. I love it.
I have trouble playing with all these computer simulator ones though. It's just, I don't know, they just don't gel well. I can play them, but nothing beats the
Yeah,
miniatures.
I've downloaded.
Nothing really
I actually
beats the
downloaded the
It's a lot
Flight
harder
Casual
to
simulator.
see. It's a lot harder to judge on a small screen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
need two monitors is ideal.
Yeah. Especially on
Just the
Vassal.
game board and then all the other shit in the other one.
Especially on Vassal, like, because it's the top-down view, it just throws me a bit.
What I'm really wanting to get is a television that is big enough to support like a full size mat. Stick it on there.
That'd be pretty good.
When my opponents aren't watching, I'll get the templates on the screen. And I wonder if people actually do that.
There have been times where I've, like, with bombs and stuff, where I've been on Vassal and I'm like, get my kit out, just get a couple templates and like, oh yeah, that'll get me there. I'll miss that bomb.
Is that cheating? If it's on Vassal,
No one
Well,
knows.
they can't see me doing it.
That's it.
yeah. Disable the webcam and just go straight for the live chat and leave it at that.
Robert asks, what time do you play on Vassal?
All over the place. It's usually late Australian.
It's late
About
Australian
this
time. So about
kind
this
of
time?
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's about this time, Robert.
Yep.
So
Are you willing to say who you are on Vassal?
It's just Jake Ham.
Just Jake Ham on Vassal?
Jake Ham, just look for
Jake
Jake
Ham.
Ham.
I'm not
Yep.
trolling anyone.
Yeah.
You're not trolling?
Yeah.
Get out of my shop.
Call
See,
yourself
Outer Rim,
out of
nothing
rim
but trolls.
scum.
Well, that's it. We're all trolls. So,
Qualify.
Yeah.
so what do we have coming up next? Oh, here we go. Oh, late at night. Okay.
Oh, geez, hello. We have a bunch of things come up.
Oh,
Funny play. Depends if I'm feeling during the day. That would be cheating. Yes, it would
yes,
be.
Of course.
It would be cheating. Yeah,
But that's
so-
the outer rim for you.
that's the Outer Rim.
We lie, we cheat, we steal. It's
Yeah.
simple as that.
Yeah, but we all dub Mars into the
That's it. That's just me.
Next event would be the Outer Rim Diversity.
No,
Day.
Armada. Armada.
Oh,
No, we've got an Armada tournament
Armada,
coming up
so
next Saturday.
Yeah. So we've got Armada
Who's
night.
got Armada?
Who plays Armada?
No,
8 of us.
Do you want to get off now then? Apparently we're not needed.
So next week we'll probably streaming some Armada. We'll have
Yeah,
a
we'll do Armada.
we'll have Armada night.
Armada night after that. We
Yeah.
can talk about things. We'll probably talk about the FAQ next week as well.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
lots of
Oh yeah.
lots of fun in that FAQ.
Yeah, we'll definitely talk about the new Armada FAQ. For
Lots
Did
of
it affect
fun.
my list? Did it affect your list? Steve?
Didn't affect my list.
How about you, Mars?
I'm okay. I'm all right. All right. It's all good.
Alright.
It's all good. I just actually go back to what I used to be doing with my Gazantes. Actually, extended hangar bay.
Yeah, you just can't fly Gazantes off anymore.
That's it.
Yeah,
I'll just go back to the original thing I used to do with them.
Yeah. Yeah,
Before
I
I
just want an X Wing FAQ.
You can only cheat when on stream.
Yeah.
Yeah.
we
Oh,
can-
no, we just need X Wing news. What was the last X Wing stuff we actually
That's
got?
pretty
No, we don't
standard.
need next week. Just let us
It's
know.
because World is
Listen,
coming up.
so-
So
Yeah.
I don't want to do anything.
Well,
So,
The
I
Armada-
want to hear more about Souls. That's the one. I want more of Soul stuff.
No.
The Armada nerf
Okay,
came
well,
out
I just
last
want
week.
Soul stuff in my hands. That's the one. I want to.
Armada World's coming up.
This
Yeah,
this
same time as next week.
Yeah. No, this Souls thing coming
Oh,
up.
yeah,
This
true,
is
true, yeah.
this is probably the last chance FFG have to actually fix the X Wing.
Yeah,
And make
for
it
sure.
really good.
Yeah.
Like there's some good stuff.
I don't
some
think you'll
things
make
are
it
good here and
really
there.
good, but you'll
Yeah,
make it
let's talk
better.
about that actually. Let's talk about the
Yeah,
actual.
that's-
wave 14, isn't it? Is wave 14 or wave 13? I
Something
can't,
like that.
can't remember what.
It's wave
Low
something.
teens.
Wave something. Wave 10.
Are there X-Wings in the Solo movie?
We don't know yet.
No.
They have another chance to fix it if they bring an X-Wing.
Well, there are X-wings in
before the Rebellion.
TV, in the Rebel TV series.
What-
So, which were only in there for a very brief period of time.
And
so
then-
we could still do.
And then
She
in
Never
the-
received
it looks
flying
like
one.
she Talon rolled as well, or something.
It did.
to
Yeah, it looks like she
similar
did
to
some
Talon
funky stuff.
rolled and shot with X-Force clothes.
Yes.
Yes.
Which I kind of yelled and screamed at. But
that. Well, they
that's
can't shoot with X-Force clothes. though.
No,
They can apparently.
Apparently.
They did on the show afterwards. They had that. What's his name? Pablo guy, head of law or whatever. His name is.
Yeah.
I don't know whatever his name is. He said that the reason why they the X is open is to get a better range of field of fire or something.
Okay.
So more
In the
chance
games,
of-
you could have them closed.
Yeah.
In the games they closed,
could-
but
you could shoot them closed?
you couldn't shoot
Oh,
closed.
you could.
Couldn't you?
You couldn't shoot closed.
I know that you could alternate
original,
fires. You
it's-
could shoot like all four at once, or
Yeah,
alternate, or
yeah,
all
you
four
could do that.
alternating.
Yeah, but in the actual they closed the
Okay.
S-Falls to actually go into hyperspace.
Yeah.
But I'm not quite sure about it. Was in the Rogue Squadron games. They also made them go a bit quicker as well. but you cannot shoot with
Okay.
locked X walls. But of course, Pablo Hidalgo goes on, no, you can shoot them, but they kind of heats them or something like that. And I'm like, okay, you can make up rules, whatever you want.
So I'm assuming that
Well, it
with
is
S4
realistically.
closed,
Who said it was a rule they couldn't
no,
fire?
no, look, yeah,
We're crying out loud. Poe has Hotshot
Yeah.
Blaster
See,
and
well, but-
Advanced Slam.
yeah.
But we don't have that in the game, do we? You know, how the heck has he got to listen to
that
the movie?
big
We
ass
don't have to
bomber
listen to the
clearly
game.
has a crew.
Sorry?
That big ass bomber clearly has a crew.
Oh, it clearly has a crew.
Yeah.
It's got
But,
one more green
you
dice
know-
than it should have.
Yeah, I wonder actually. Do you reckon they didn't put a crew slot on that purely because of Sabine?
Oh, for sure.
No,
Is that really what it was?
Yeah,
Just Sabine?
Oh, yeah.
Easily.
Yeah.
It'd be
Okay.
broken with that.
Yeah.
So maybe you just take a bomber and just take like a cheap K-wing or a cheap crew slot or something.
Heaps of crews
Hawk.
put on it that would just
Sorry?
make it-
Hawk.
Hawk, yeah.
Fly
Well,
with
maybe put
Sabine.
it-
Yeah.
maybe
That's
put-
why you fly.
People put it on Ezra.
Or maybe,
Yeah.
maybe,
Do it with Ezra.
maybe put a condition on that.
Well, that's
crew
why I
can't
put
put
Miranda.
Sabine on.
Yeah, that's how I'm
Yeah, you probably could put a condition. Can't put Sabine. I'd be happy with that. But that's kind of a
that's
stupid
can
ruling.
of worms.
Too
Yeah.
restrictive. There's like the only other close thing to that is you've got Maul who can be on Rebels if Ezra's there.
And then think about the SF. That should have a crew card as well too.
crew
So,
like a
So,
yeah,
but-
'cause someone for the rear gunner.
yeah, but again, that probably
But
opens.
what would
like
be
another-
bad as a crew? What, you going to stick Vader on there?
I don't know, but yeah, probably they're future proofing all that.
Actually, I suppose you got 6 hit
You-
points
oh,
in Vader.
oh.
That's no different to the
TIE
to
bomber.
the TIE bomber with Vader.
or put
the hologram.
or put Isard on there and get you an evade or something like that.
Yeah, I saw
the-
Vader.
yeah,
Special
that-
Forces
that
type.
could
Well,
be
then
fun.
Because
they
in the
should
movie it's
allow
clearly
each
got a
ship
crew.
slot, and if Sabine's still a problem, errata Sabine.
Yeah,
Restrict her to one type of bomb over
Yeah.
another.
Restrict her to the bomb, the bombs from the ship she's on.
EPT on a
Oh,
bomber
that,
would
yeah.
be nice.
I think that would be
EPT
the
on a
best,
bomber
the
would be
fair
nice,
one.
but I can understand why there's no EPT
Yeah.
on a bomber.
Well,
So, Millennium Falcon coming,
for sure.
sure.
Scum
Eh?
Falcon, yeah.
Scum Falcon.
Yeah.
I still don't think that Falcon we're seeing in the movie is the Millennium Falcon in all the trailers. I still don't know if it is.
Conspiracy alert.
Yeah,
people.
conspiracy.
Conspiracy.
Might be,
I
but
think you're reading too much into that.
I don't know.
I mean,
Well,
it's
he-
Lando flying a ship
He
that,
says that like he's modded it heavily.
yeah,
Yeah,
So like,
And he's-
it's probably not the Falcon.
it's definitely lived in.
It becomes the Falcon.
yeah. It's quite hilarious. Yeah, it becomes the Falcon. But the thing I find funny is that it looks so brand new. Then what is it? I think it's a 15-year gap or something. Is it or?
That sounds about right.
Yeah, it gets that run down in 15 years.
Oh, yeah,
Oh
yeah.
wait, look at my Land Cruiser.
He's doing.
About to say,
Yeah, actually, now that I think about it, yeah, you can run a vehicle down that far in 15 years.
He's doing a lot
fucking
of shit.
5 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Getting shot.
Actually, it took
at.
10 years. It took 10 years before my Mercedes van went off the road and it was blowing out smoke. And
He
it,
damn
was,
well-
it was half dead.
He damn well bitch slaps a TIE fighter with a barrel roll. Like, he's not treating that with care.
No.
Yeah, but he wasn't the first to do that. Hera did that. She done that a few times.
Well, technically, I
She
think
did that a
she
few
will. I
times.
think Han will in this movie. That'll precede her by a bit.
Does that precede Rebels? Does it?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah,
It does.
yeah.
It
Because
does.
Rebels is only
Yeah.
like 4 or 5 years, isn't it?
Yeah.
So it is, yeah,
Correct,
it's not much.
yeah.
Yeah, it's not much.
That's right.
What's the timeline for Solo before,
I'm not.
before the movie?
It's before Rogue and
Well before Rogue.
Yeah.
Before Rebels.
I think because what did Chewie say? He's
190,
190 years old. At the Battle of Yavin, he was 200 years old. So 10 years.
10 years.
10 years is it?
10 years.
So-
How does that work then?
So
Is
there's
that
that.
Wookiee years or Solo years?
I don't know. I've heard it was 200 at the Battle of Yavin.
So what is it?
so-
Is it 30 years between 3 and 4? Something like
I
that?
think it is, yeah.
Or
Yeah.
20 odd
I
something.
don't know how long it take for Mark Hamill's head to go grey and
Sorry?
grow a beard.
3?
Revenge of the.
Huh?
Huh? Where? I don't know.
Did you know that they made these really
Have you heard
these
the
movies called
story of-
episode 1, 2, 3? Yeah. You
Not
never-
following.
No, you don't know those movies?
I'll just walk away.
You've never seen the memes? But basically, it was 3 movies that George Lucas created just to create awesome memes for everybody. That's the purpose of these movies, was to create memes. Well, you need to go home and
I
rethink
thought
your
that was
life.
great in, like, grade 10.
Oh, of course you did. Everyone did.
Anyway.
So what are we looking forward
Dual
to?
bladed lightsaber?
What are we looking forward to Wave 14?
Not much. Oh well.
X Wing fix, hopefully.
Yeah,
X-Wing
fix.
Because it looks like they're going to have, with S4's closed, they'll have a boost and 1 less attack dice, and then just normal with it open.
The trouble is, I just want my X-Wings when they roll dice, I just want to hit something like they do in the movies.
And
That's what I want. I want like one hit to be like an auto blaster effect. Just freaking hit it! It does it in the movies. Poe flies in, boom, 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 boom.
yeah.
Wedge comes on, boom. Luke, boom. Just, you know.
And I'm the only guy who's looking forward to the TIE Striker. The TIE Reaper. The
Oh,
TIE
you mean
looking
the
forward to
Palp
that.
scooter?
the Palp Scooter.
That'll be
Looking
my
forward to
Palp scooter.
My Palp Scooter.
Yeah, Actually, I
more
really
of a
want to.
surfboard.
I really want to see. No one's talking about it, probably because no one flies it. What's the U-wing fix going to be?
Which shit?
How much
The
does
U-wing.
The U-wing.
cost?
You know, the thing that's got these wings that open and close like scissors.
Oh, is that the thing I got expertise in?
Yeah, that's
Ex-
expertise comes in.
It's an
Yes,
expertise
Oh,
Santa
yeah.
pack.
The expertise expansion.
Gin, you get
Yeah, I want to know.
Yeah.
which no one uses.
Nah.
No.
Oh, what does Jin do again?
It gives out evades, I think, or focuses.
Focuses up to
Focuses.
3.
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
It's an action to do it though.
yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, and it gives the other ships their
Yeah.
focuses, I think.
Yeah,
Mm.
so it's alright. Like, but
Oh, that's sort of like systems, is it? Your system officer.
Systems officer.
yeah,
Is that
it's
the one?
like, yeah.
No, it's a fleet officer.
Fleet officer.
Fleet officer is.
So Jin works just like that, does it? But it can work to.
I think it's one per shipping
always
arc.
If you-
Yeah, up to 3.
Yeah.
Robert asks if you would like to see a ship from the prequels. If so, which one?
Prequels?
Prequels.
Well, you won't get it, but I love the Naboo Starfighter.
Everybody talks about the Naboo Starfighter.
Yeah.
But what I really want is the Jedi Starfighters.
Yeah,
Nah.
that's probably cool.
Nah,
And
keep-
it
that would
kind
be
of-
the
that
closest
theme
one.
would fit with the-
For me,
You could get a
keep
Rebel
it to the
Anakin.
Rebellion era. I'm
we've
sorry.
got one.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm keep it to the
Yeah,
Rebellion.
we've got one.
Lars, don't apologise. Say it with conviction.
No, just keep it to
What
the
about,
Rebellion. You've gone to the new movies. That's enough. All right, just slow
Does
down.
Django
We've got the
fly out
arc.
in the movie?
Slow down.
Yeah, Django flies out in
Yeah, he
in
flies.
episode 2.
Yeah, he flies the fire spray in episode 2. So
We
yeah,
should get Django pilot.
yeah, it's not gonna happen.
He'd do
not
something
gonna
with
happen.
seismic charges.
Or we should
Same
get
with
some-
Armada. It should stick in the Rebellion era. It shouldn't go to the new movies and that. I don't want to see.
Well, you don't want to see a fucking dreadnought taking up literally half of
It's
the
just,
board.
it's just not going to happen.
Is that the scale?
Yeah, it's pretty big.
Dreadnought,
It's,
really?
Yeah, it's big.
It's fucking massive.
It's massive.
Alright.
Even with a sliding scale, or it's still too big.
Yeah, I'm not
Can I
quite
make
sure.
it to X Wing Epic?
X Wing Epic is.
Then we've got the Death Star, haven't we?
No,
Death Star. There's the Death Star.
I
right there
win.
on the map.
well, it's gone off the board, so you're lost actually.
I'm trying to see. You know, I think the reason why everyone says the Naboo Starfighter, because apart from the Naboo Starfighter and the Jedi fighters,
You got some droid.
What
crap.
else?
Then
is
you've got
there?
the Separatists, the Vulture droids, and and then
There's not enough ships for it to work.
I see that'd almost. Be
oh,
a
they'll
faction.
make
Yeah.
up they'll make up ships.
I think there's
They'll make up
really they can make up ships and pull like the crap from the.
Actually,
you know,
we do
there's,
have
there's a
prequel
couple of
ships,
different ships in Rebels. and a
The
couple
Ark.
of,
The Ark's
Yeah,
a
yeah, we
prequel
got the
ship.
Ark. Yeah, the Ark's in.
The Fire Spray is
Yeah.
a prequel ship too, technically.
Technically, the Millennium
It's been
Falcon
that
is
long.
because there's like a
Technically,
small
yes,
glimpse.
correct. Yes,
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
right. You're right.
Well, no, it's yeah, I suppose it is.
Yeah,
I was about to go off on a tangent.
because then you can
but no,
you
that
can get
doesn't work.
the V wing in there as well too. Yeah, the Jedi Starfighter.
That lovely thing which has like the three thing prongs coming down, the one in the center just.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it looks like something from what is it, Babylon 5 or something.
There's better stuff in Clone Wars, I reckon.
Yeah,
mm.
There's some good
yeah, stuff in Clone Wars, but what's in
Yeah.
Clone Wars in the prequel, so.
A Z95 Clone War. You know that it had the weird design Z95s.
Oh,
with the long
Like a
whips.
Z90 or
Hondo's,
something.
it's Hondo's UFO ship.
Oh, yeah.
yeah, Honda's UFO
There we
ship.
go.
There you go.
Well, actually, there's that one episode where he goes into his hangar, and that's when there's a fire spray in there, and he actually has like this whole collection of ships in there,
Mm.
and they bought the fire spray, and yeah, so there you go. There's a whole range of scum ships they could get.
So, Robert and Gunda are saying V19 Torrent. I'm not quite
No
sure.
idea.
V19 Torrent. I
I'm
don't know
not
what
quite
that
sure
is.
what the right one, guys.
Get it up.
Yeah,
Oh,
Ian's,
it's making
Ian's on the
work.
computer here,
Okay,
so
let's have a
he's
look.
going to Google that.
Spell it NV
That's
19.
Yeah, it's a bit.
V-19.
It's a bit late for Ian to spell, so at any time
Yeah, I just
actually.
wasn't sure you could spell V19.
Yeah.
That's alright.
Oh, yeah, that's the one I was talking about.
yeah, that one. Yeah, we know which
Yeah.
one that one. Yeah, yeah, that wouldn't be too bad. Yeah, but I think keep it to the Rebellion era and the new movies. That's
much.
my personal taste.
There wasn't enough there to.
I think that's
No.
really the problem. Everyone's saying there just
Yeah.
wasn't enough.
It will just now bring how many factions now? You can't just put them into Rebels or Scum or
No,
something like
because
that.
how does the Galactic Republic even fit in? Because that eventually turns into the Empire.
Yeah,
Then are you going to have a third faction, like a fourth faction that's separatist? Because that doesn't fit
it's
into
like
Scum.
completely limited as well.
Yeah.
It's not
Yeah.
worth it. They-
no, it's just going to make
I'd
it
rather
even
just get
worse.
Scum.
Yeah,
Yeah.
more
Yeah,
Scum.
trouble. How do you place it? The Jedi Empire, or are they rebel? They're not rebels. They're fighting for the Republic. How do you?
And then what do you do with the Ark? Can you convert it and use it. So. Yeah, so I think just keep it as it is. There's enough ship as it is. There it is. Well,
There we go. That's the ship.
Flip that wide.
Like,
That's the ship. That's the V1 thing.
Block-
So blocking out everyone.
Yep, block my face.
Just
Good
leave
idea.
the two handsome guys on screen. Yeah.
But no, I think just keep it like that. And the same for Armada as well. We'll talk about Armada more next week, but we'll keep it to X Wing this week.
No, it's
But,
true. The Rebellion used whatever they could get their hands on. You could probably get the ships in, but you wouldn't
Yeah.
get the pilots, maybe.
Armada needs
I
scum. I wish they had have gone the scum route.
Scum faction.
You could
They
do
still
it.
can.
You
They
could
could.
do
They still could.
They can do it.
They still could.
It's
Yeah.
it's just
How many waves did it take them in X-Wing?
Wave 6.
six
What was
waves
the
of X Wing.
first scum?
The
How many waves we had of Armada?
We're up to we're
it
up to
was the
7 now.
Y-wing, the Z95s,
Oh, they did the re.
with the Hawk,
Yeah.
the fire spray. Did the Star Viper come out then as well?
No, not the Star Viper. They
Was
did
it
a
the,
rebasing of the
Yeah, the
fire
ones
spray
that came in the most wanted.
and the Hawk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was one other. Was there another ship there? Because I don't think it was
So they
just
didn't even
the
bring out ships
It was the
straight
Hawk,
away.
it was the fire spray, the Y-wing,
It
and
was most
the
wanted.
Z95s.
most wanted, but I thought they had another ship with it.
Nah, just those three ships.
3 ships in the box.
Yeah. That
Just the Hawk.
that was
They're the only two ships that went out of the faction. There was no other
yeah.
ship that went
Well,
out.
unless if this chat decides to tell us
Unless
lies.
they can correct us.
Yeah.
The
So
Vipers would have been not long after.
yeah, Star Vipers would have been the next wave, Ian, I'd say.
I think it was, yeah. It was shortly after. No, the Star Vipers came out the same wave.
Did they?
Yeah, it was most wanted. It was IG.
Oh, there you go.
Star Vipers.
Yeah.
Oh,
There you go.
Anniversary.
That's right.
There you
Yeah, it
go.
was like all of them.
That's it.
Yeah.
Ian would know. Ian would
Remember that was the
know.
one where some store that was the one where the store sold all the stuff early, and then we got to do the first back reference.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I
Yeah,
remember.
yeah, that's the first one. I think it was Guri Sick and an IGB I took.
Yeah.
And yeah, I took Guri that day, and I haven't looked back.
Oh, Guri. So we're all excited for the actual solo film.
I am.
I'm pretty optimistic about it now after seeing
Yeah.
the most recent trailers.
Yeah, we've seen the trailers. We're pretty happy
I
about
reckon
it.
it's probably going to be a good movie, but there's a lot of people who are just.
It's Star Wars.
just
You're gonna piss
naysayers.
someone off.
There's a lot of naysayers. I reckon there's a lot. I wouldn't be surprised if there's paid naysayers. Here's the conspiracy coming out: paid naysayers to make it seem bad. Then everyone's expectations are suddenly low. They go watch it. Wow, it's actually pretty good. So who knows? Maybe I don't know.
Marketing.
I'm a
biggest
conspiracy
thing-
theorist like that.
The biggest thing I see about it is people are annoyed he doesn't sound like Han Solo. I'm like,
I'd say
I
drop
can
it.
Get
look
over
past
it.
that
Get
really
over it.
quickly.
That's
Yeah,
it.
they've
That's
done a
it.
half-decent
Yeah.
job.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
What, we're going to do the same thing we did with Tarkin and just put mold his face on it
I'd
and
much
then
rather this than that.
yeah, that's it. No,
I did not have a problem with Tarkin in Rogue One. I thought it was fine.
It's
fine.
done
It was
still
good.
well.
It was done
fine.
good.
It's fine. Yeah.
I was actually glad they didn't just use him. I'm glad that he just wasn't a reflection because that just seems like a cop out. Why
Yeah.
bother?
Yeah.
I didn't mind the way it was done. Yeah, you can
It was
look at
done
and
well.
see, but
Yeah.
you know what? If you're someone who doesn't know and watches it, they don't know the difference.
Yeah,
They
you
can't
don't
No.
tell.
notice. Yeah,
You know,
it's
that's
actually
it.
like very.
Yeah, it was
It's
well
like what was
done.
it? My favorite one was it Justice League. You don't know Superman's fake mouth and covered a mustache until someone points it out. To
Oh,
you.
bad.
You know, until someone who heard about it and they tell everyone about it. And everyone's like, "Oh, I can see it now." And it's just like,
Yeah.
yeah. And another one, like Christian Bale's eye wart. Once you see that, you can't
Yeah.
unsee it.
I haven't seen it.
Yeah. I've just ruined Batman for you now.
Like the distorted Gold Squadron Y-wing altar.
Oh, yeah.
You can't unsee it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can't. You cannot.
It's
No.
not even old art. It's official art.
It's official
It's
art.
official art,
That's it.
yeah.
It's official,
It's,
yeah.
it's the official
How
one,
do you
yeah.
fuck that up so bad?
Oh, it's
what's that?
perspective.
Yeah,
man.
it's
The gold
The
art.
Y-wing.
I've got to show you.
Oh,
Show
okay,
it,
yeah,
yeah.
you got to show him.
You
Let's do a Wyvern.
You
I've
can't,
got
you
to bring
can't,
up
describe it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just unbelievable. So no, I'm looking forward to Solo as well. As I said, I love anything in the Rebellion era.
Yeah.
Once they had that shot of the Star Destroyer getting built, I was sold.
Yeah.
At the start, I'm like, oh, they're building a Star
Would that
Destroyer.
be what the Kuat
Perfect.
drive yards or whatever that's called?
Yeah, it's actually they're thinking it might be Corellia.
Okay. Well,
'Cause
it makes sense. That's where he was born.
That's where the actual shipyards are as well
Yeah.
too. So we're not quite sure where it is, but it's quite pretty. It's pretty nice to see the conning tower going up onto
Yeah.
the Star Destroyer. So I was sold of that, and the TIE fighters and the
new TIE
the,
fighter,
the
the
TIE
Heavy.
The TIE Heavy. I'm looking in. Of course, that's going to make.
Oh, yeah, that's that one that's.
It's
got the cannon
It's got the
slot.
cannons, so that's definitely going to make into.
Oh,
X-Wing.
yeah, we get a new TIE fighter.
New TIE fighter. Why not?
Heavy laser cannon.
Yeah.
Hopefully it changes it a bit rather than Defender because that's where you got a cannon slot.
Try
Yeah.
and see it now.
Try and unsee it now.
Yeah.
But like
The nacelle, the top nacelle is too far forwards. compared to the back one.
So we're just showing now Jake
Yeah.
the Gold Squadron pilot, and
You see where it is? Yeah. Yeah, good luck on seeing that.
Yeah, the whole right side of the ship's just like way
It's
too
way
big.
too far forward
Yeah.
as well.
It is way, yeah.
That's
so we've
pretty
got 8 viewers. So we're doing okay.
Yeah,
So it's,
people have actually stuck around.
everyone's staying around.
Maybe it's
But
just
the
cut
people
the
like
size
this
of
stuff.
the
So
People like Ramble. Yeah, we've got 2
They
on
like
Twitch
Ramble.
and 6 on YouTube.
so yeah.
Yep.
Any questions, guys? Just fire away. I think we'll be.
Do the Separatists not take their orders from the Sith Lord?
Yeah, they do. But again, it's not
Unknowingly.
the Empire and the Republic are kind of
Yeah.
it's a mismatch of certain
Yeah,
things.
at
and,
that point in time, it was
yeah,
kind of like...
and the Separatists were kind of rebels type scenario. So yeah, it's a bit too hard to just put rebels and Separatists together, and
Yeah.
it just doesn't work. It doesn't
I don't think
work.
It, works,
It doesn't work.
Keep them out. We don't.
Yeah.
Need, we don't need their scum.
It'll catch on.
catch
Don't
on, don't
worry.
worry.
All right.
Catch
Fair
on.
enough.
Yeah. Oh no, we got anything else we need to talk about tonight? Any X-Wing related content? Any yammering?
Not much going on.
Let's talk about
It's a bit
actual.
low.
Make the
actual
harpoon cost, spend the target lock.
What's that?
Make the harpoon.
yeah.
Harpoon nerf. Do
Harpoon
we
nerf.
need a harpoon nerf?
That's it.
Yes.
Chat. Tell us.
Yes.
Yeah.
Tell us. Do we
Yes.
need does harpoon
Or it
need
needs to be-
nerfing?
It's too
Yes.
strong. It's too consistent.
Yeah.
Or it needs to be like 5 or 6 points. Or something.
Mars
Sorry. I'm the one talking here, Robert. You can't do anything about it.
Oh,
so-
we'll get Sean to print 3D print you one, Robert, and we'll send it over to you.
yeah.
Have you showed the stream the harpoons?
The harpoon. Yeah, they've seen it. Oh, we've had that on stream before. So there it is. Yeah, there's our
Harpoon.
the harpoon. I think you can quite see it with the light. Harpoon. Yeah, there we go.
I gotta go
Harpoon
and
on one
some
half,
of
no
these.
harpoon on the second one.
Yeah, spend the lock.
Yeah, spend the lock. That's
Wait,
it.
did one of you-
To make it better, spend the lock.
Did one of you guys leave this on a random table at regionals?
Yes, we did.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
I remember seeing one of these just kicking around.
Yeah, we'll hand them out to
Yeah,
everybody.
hand them
yeah.
out.
Yeah, we'll hand them out.
Yeah,
to
he
people.
printed
yeah,
a few of them
Yeah.
to give out.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, we'll
Yeah.
give
We like
it-
you. We like you stuff.
Corn
around.
with bombs. What?
What was that?
Corn with
I
bombs.
just want the E-wing to have a boost, like a natural
Ahsoka
boost.
Fen
Give
Corn.
me my fucking auto thrusters.
Yeah.
Don't
Your
make
authority?
me force engine upgrade on there.
Who you want?
I put
who you want?
Vader with
the
engine
E-wing.
upgrade.
The E-wing. What about it?
Have it a natural boost, so I don't have to give it.
So you can put auto thrusters on it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
almost
fits
needs
the
to be like
theme.
No.
It's meant to be a better.
No. I auto thrusters.
In the books,
I know,
it's
I
meant
take
to
it
be
a
a
lot, but I still
better.
hate it.
It's meant to be a better X-wing. It's just it was too
Expensive.
cost prohibitive.
Comes with a barrel, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you need a boost.
It's not called the E-Wing. It's called Corn Horn.
Yeah, it's called
Pretty
Corn.
much.
Yeah.
What's the other?
Itana
One
Bat.
straight to victory.
Itana Bat. I flew Itana Bat. I'm like, this is not bad. And then that was the
Yeah,
one.
Thunderbird is really good.
And then that was the one and only time I flew Itana Bat.
there's so many
And funny enough, I know
Well,
the
at
name.
least you actually did fly a Warden Squadron pilots. Like you'd have 3 of them with advanced slam and like clusters or something. That was actually a thing. The other E-wings don't exist, pretty much.
Itana Bat.
Are you wanting them nerfed, Raphael? Are you wanting Ahsoka, Fen, Corrin? Are they too strong, or is that your list?
So it's a smart list.
Ahsoka, Fen, Corrin? Yeah. Actually, I like Ahsoka. Oh, I was trying to do something fun with Ahsoka where she can just naturally hand out ion tokens to somebody. I was thinking about doing Lebo crew. So you boost, you get the ion,
Yeah.
and then you have the ion discharge and keep handing people out the ion, and they can either choose to take the ion or suffer a damage. And you keep them, and you iron them off the board, or they damage themselves.
That's actually pretty cool.
What, Chewie?
You can
That's my next Rebel Jank list.
Chewie Lebo.
No, Lebo crew. Lebo crew.
Yeah, I know what you're
you
talking
can do some ridiculous stuff with Ahsoka.
Oh, you can, yeah.
Chewie
Like
Lebo.
you can bomb constantly. You're not taking any damage.
Yeah.
Sorry, not taking any hits still if you've got the high enough
Oh, you
pilot
can,
skill.
only, you can only do one bomb or something.
One bomb,
Yeah,
but
bomb.
you've got you get scavenger crane.
Oh, get it
So
back.
then you
Yeah,
shoot,
so there you go.
get
Yeah,
something
keep
back
bombing.
as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's not too bad actually. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd like to see that.
Spend the target lock would be fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we've got that with concussion, and concussion. No one takes concussion. There'd be a concussion missile then with the condition.
You used to take concussion until cruise missile came out.
Yeah.
Cruise missile was still a bit.
Well, I mean, before
much is
before
concussion
harpoons, you were still
different?
using torps, like plasma torps and stuff.
Yeah.
4 points.
Concussion's 4 points. You get to change
Yeah,
a blank
well-
to a hit.
you gotta remember we're using plasma torps because you can put them on jump masters.
Yeah, exactly.
So you can't put them on jump masters anymore.
Nope.
So when was the last time you saw a plasma torp?
Looking
Ever
through,
since they
looking through
ever
my
since,
box.
ever since they nerfed jump masters, when was the last time you saw a plasma torp?
Hugs on. Hey, how you going,
How you
mate?
doing, mate?
Nice to see you on the stream. Things I'm struggling recently, should the TIE Reaper come with more TIE Striker options? Since Raw's Renegades have 2 ships, they have already exist, and both expansions are both from the same movie.
I wouldn't mind more TIE Striker options.
The thing,
I would, but
Actually, I don't want any new ships. I just want Aces packs. Just give me Aces packs for a year.
the thing,
I'd be happy with that.
I'd be happy with that. I don't want new ships. Just Aces pack, Aces pack, Aces pack.
the thing is with the TIE Reaper, it's coming with Imperial crew. That's the thing that we're lacking a lot. With
Yeah, there's no
Imperial crew.
outright strong, except for Palpatine, pretty much.
Yeah, that's
and
it.
Vader on some ships.
That's it.
No, there's some good combos.
There's some good combos, but they're not meta.
No, it's not meta. So, I've taken systems and
Just
fleet
what does
off.
matter in this
No,
place?
but I really like to see what the
Matters when you're talking about nerfs.
agent does, and there's a couple of other ones that are really blocked.
Krennic looks to
Krennic-
really help a lot of ships.
Oh man,
What does Krennic do?
Krennic,
You get an extra shield, and you can cancel a hit or something.
you cancel your attack, and it
Wait,
automatically
shield and
hit.
cancel an attack.
Really?
So
You
yeah.
get an extra shield, like just on your ship in general,
Yeah.
like at the start.
I also saw that Robert's interested in the diversity day. So are you coming down for diversity day? Robert?
Flying in, yeah.
Yeah, flying in, huh?
Yeah.
How many points is Krennic?
5, I think.
Right, you can
Fair.
type.
It's a
Expensive
shield upgrade.
Director Krennic.
Director Krennic.
During setup before place horses steps, assign the
Optimized
optimized protocol condition to
a ship.
A ship. Oh, so not the ship it's on.
No.
A ship.
With
Friendly
with-
Galactic Empire
so it
ship.
can't
Yeah.
be first
So
order.
it can't go on first order.
No.
Yeah. So
Thank
it's
God.
3 or lower shields.
That on Kylo would be
So I
annoying.
can chuck it onto Vader
or defender.
or a defend. Oh.
Whisper.
Yeah.
Oh.
So
Countess
imagine-
Ryad XI7.
Imagine my list and chuck out the bomber and put the TIE.
How many
TIE
shields was
Reaper.
it?
God, that'd be
With 3 or
5
or fewer.
points.
3 or fewer. So
3 or
Desi's
fewer.
got 4. I
Yeah.
think.
That should almost be 2 or fewer. I think 3 shields is enough.
That's
Let's
not-
And
take
what's
plus
the
3.
optimized?
Optimize once
Decimated
per round while
weapon,
performing
Yeah.
a primary weapon attack. You may spend 1 die result to remove 1 shield from the defender.
Yeah,
1 die result, so you can remove a blank and take a shield.
Yep.
that's it.
Yep.
Cool.
Yeah, Director Krennic.
It's gonna help
The
against
only problem
rebels.
is though it's half the cards, so people are actually thinking there is more text below the cards.
Yeah.
So
Increase your shield value by 1. Oh.
yeah, imagine a defender with 4 shields.
I'll be interested to see. If
I'll
it
be
says
getting that
you
on
cannot-
Whisper.
Oh,
what-
Whisper, nice.
What if there'll be?
Yeah, interesting.
So yeah,
Yeah, Whisper. Oh.
so this is why I'm looking forward to the actual the
Yeah,
TIE
exactly.
Reaper. Everyone talks about the X Wing fix. I'm talking about the TIE
No,
Reaper.
I'm actually keen for the Reaper
Yeah,
as well.
Director Krennic. He
I will
needs-
still
he
get. I
really
want
needs-
more
He needs to
crew
be 5
options.
points.
Yeah, 5 points is worth it. If you're getting a shield upgrade's 4, and then you're getting an extra shield damage potentially for 1 point.
Can you put up the actual TIE Reaper?
A Reaper? Yeah.
Yeah,
Reaper.
because I remember.
It can stop. It's got sloops.
Yeah, it's got sloop and it's got a.
I'm guessing a 2 sloop.
Yeah, a 2 sloop and a actual full stop.
It's got an evade action,
Reaper.
which is going to be
That's
great
actually
for a
major
palp carrier.
Yeah,
Vader.
Oh, it doesn't have the dial on here.
No, but it's 26 points
For a,
for high EPT.
26
type
points for a PS6.
PS6.
2 crew elite. Focus, evade, and jam.
So
Yeah.
It's got a stop and a salute.
stop and a sloop.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
When
and it's,
attacking, if the defender does not have
You
any
also have
focus or
that,
evade tokens,
I'm
you
just
may
waiting for.
change
I'm
one
waiting
of
for
your
the
blank to a focus.
the cost for a PS1 because
So it's
there's a
Yeah.
there's a PS1.
it'll be about 20 or so. It'll be
God,
it'll work
X-Wings
about
are
to
gonna
be
get good.
very close to being the same as
The
the
TIE
palp shuttle.
Yeah, I think it's going to be
Maybe
less,
19.
because it's got one less defense dice than a TIE bomber,
Yeah.
but it's got shields.
2 crew though, naturally.
2 crew, but the TIE shuttle
I
does
think
that as
there's
well.
I think there's a good system that comes with it
I
as
wonder
well.
if Rebels
It's-
are going to get something that gives the optimized protocol.
Who cares?
I don't think they ever will because
Rebels
it'd be
got
very
shields.
strong on there.
Yeah.
And they're not about like
Oh, Scum
prototype
can get it
builds.
so I can get another shield on Guri.
Fuck's sake.
Oh, there goes Guri's shield every round.
Just put iron pulse on it, iron pulse shields.
He pulses
Yeah.
pretty
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, overall.
Pulse ray shields.
Yeah, I know.
Auto thrusters every day.
Yeah, of
Didn't
course.
help me last game.
No, it didn't. I'm pretty sure I've been hanging out in the other room for a year or better now. Yeah, you are an
You have.
you are an
You-
official
you-
Robert.
Rob, you and Jay have been sticking with us ever since we started doing these streams.
Yeah.
I think. Yep.
Oh, they're
Yeah,
out of
luck
rim,
would be
yeah.
Oh yeah,
They're out of rim.
Oh,
Those
oh,
two
yeah.
are definitely out of rim.
Definitely.
11.
Definitely out of rim.
Definitely.
Way out
5
of
for
rim.
11 already.
Shit, yeah.
Yeah, well.
I haven't had dinner.
Oh yeah. Go, get out of here.
I'm not even hungry.
Oh wow.
I don't have work. I don't have work until next week Friday.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, you ate a bunch of bombs for dinner, so you know you're pretty full, aren't you? Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be here early next week.
You guys,
Yes, Ash,
yes,
we're
we're
still
still
talking
talking shit. What
Yeah.
else do we do? We talk shit.
Yeah, what'll happen next week when you're here, Ash? You're going to be here talking shit with us.
That's it. Store champ Ash.
Hey, we went from 6 viewers to 8 viewers, so we must be doing something.
Doing
Yeah, that's
something,
it.
Or
right?
was that you coming back, Ash?
I'll be here early next week, Ash.
So, alright, so we're spending the target lock for harpoons now. So, the
That's
target
what it
Reaper is
should
going to
be.
be awesome.
Yeah, I'd say so.
I'm sorry, but with guidance chips and a target lock still there, you don't even need a focus to get constantly 3 or 4 hits.
TLT shouldn't trigger a harpoon.
Nah.
It's not that broken.
I
But
I think
don't
that's-
think it's really broken, but I don't think it should trigger it.
Yeah.
No,
It
it shouldn't trigger it.
Because you got 6 dice to do
You're
that.
cancelling the attack to give a hit. You know,
Yeah.
It shouldn't trigger
Yeah.
it.
contradicts the whole wording of the
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
I mean, you're cancelling dice, so you're not essentially
Yeah, we've been
taking.
going for
Like, they're not.
45 minutes.
Yeah.
But that's
Yeah.
that was
Yeah, I'm happy for that to be.
Yeah, because Miranda, with being able to trigger her own harpoons very easily,
Yeah.
is just.
Yeah.
Like 6 dice, it doesn't have to be an arc.
Yeah.
Makes it too easy.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, unfortunately, until that FAQ comes through, it's not coming as.
It
as
doesn't
it's
sound-
not
It'll
coming
come
through.
a
It's
week
not
after
coming-
Worlds,
It's not
as
coming
opposed to
before
week
Worlds.
before
'Cause
Worlds.
someone, one of the
Yeah.
people at FFG
Yeah,
said.
they tweeted that it's not coming before
No, it's
Worlds. So
but they
look,
definitely
Nice! Deceptions!
they definitely won't go back on the whole TLT trigger.
Nah.
thing.
No, no.
Not when they've already clarified it.
Yeah.
Oh, you never know.
You don't think
It's
so?
reversed stuff in the past.
True.
True, yeah, I suppose. Yeah. Yeah, I suppose it was only a clarification.
how would you defeat?
What is your list?
total of 12 bombs? I know what.
Rob, don't spoil the list. I want to fly it first.
Isn't it like 2 of those? The 2
It's
big
two.
bombs?
It's 2 of the bombers with a bunch of clusters, and then K Wing.
Yeah.
Yeah, with Sabine. So.
Yeah, I've heard of the Rob special.
Oh yeah, it's
It's
fun.
Run
Run
away.
away.
oh, no,
Yeah, that's how you do it. You run away.
two of them in Chief of Pete.
Yeah. Run away and save MLV.
Nice.
I do have to play a good list with Minefield Mapper and just fucking cluster everywhere. Oh, that's a nice alley you built.
You can't place what is it? You get that upgrade ordnance silos. You can't place all of them.
No,
You can
it's
just place
only one.
Yeah. Spend 1 token, just place 1, and
Yeah.
you have to place them all together. The clusters. You can't
Yeah,
separate
they
them either.
factor
Yeah.
that because
They
people
factor.
wanted to put one there,
So
one there,
One here, one
there.
here, one here. You space them out. Yeah. No, you
Yeah.
gotta place them all together.
Oh, and you can only do reveal bombs with specialist. You can't do action bombs, so you can't drop clusters.
Yeah.
touching your base.
That'd be
Yeah.
fucking fun.
Actually, I'm surprised we don't see enough
Diagonally
of.
across.
We don't see. When was the last time we saw Conanet?
Sarah Connor net.
Someone-
Aside from you,
Sarah Connor
I tried it
net.
on Miranda for a while, and I was just
Yeah.
like, it's so hard to get ships to actually hit it.
I don't
Yeah.
like that it's lengthways.
Yeah. That's
Oh, sorry, yeah.
You need
no, when it
I-
first
I-
came out,
yeah,
that's
I
what
like it was
everybody was
wide.
so glad about. It was a long bomb. That's what people wanted. Was a long bomb.
It makes
Now
sense.
everyone wants a wide bomb.
So you need to
Long
like
bomb.
usually
Because
have,
you're generally
like, a
flying
lane.
at each other.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
you
better on
usually-
low PS pilots
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
because they can get the hit away.
You can
first.
action it straight away, like get it on them.
Yeah.
That's why reveal's better on
Come in
high
and block
PS,
the lane off with
action on low PS.
Hmm.
Because a high PS knows where they already are, low PS knows where they're going to move through already.
It was good against like Sunti and all that, and those interceptors when you just move it in front of it and just.
Yeah,
When did the Covenant net come out?
pretty early, I think. Like
Not
not
early,
early, but like 6 or
it-
7.
7 or 8.
I think with the K Wing.
Yeah, I think with the K, I'm not 100%
What was that,
certain.
like wave 5 or 7? I can't remember when that one came
Yeah,
out.
so many like
Oh,
it wasn't early, but it
K-Wing
wasn't
wasn't
like
5. That was Dash. Oh, the
yeah, dash,
yeah,
and the
Because I started playing when the Arc
Decimator.
came out.
dash and Decimator was wave 5. Yeah, wave 6 was the most wanted, and then
Come out with the Punisher.
I think so.
Could have actually.
Yeah,
Figured. Yeah.
Because
yeah,
that was the first ship with extra munitions as well.
yeah. I think you're right. Yeah, no, it's well, there you go. Then-
Came out with Came out with a Ghost expansion pack, the
K-Wing.
K-Wing Resistance Bomber pack. So it came with the
So
K-Wing.
Karen
Okay.
first, yeah.
Came with the K-Wing first.
There you go.
Came with the Ghost. Huh.
Well, we could drop bombs.
Yeah, well, yeah, Sabine. So, but,
Interesting.
okay.
There you go,
I was
guys.
gonna say there's no like native bomb slot on there.
No.
No,
Well,
12 bomb
the
list
Y
is
Wing
something
didn't.
I'm perfecting. It
Did the
has
Y
lot
Wing
more
have a
testing
native
to
bomb
go.
slot, or did that come out with
No,
the
that was
Most
that came with
Wanted?
Most Wanted.
Yeah, I thought so.
Yeah, Most Wanted
Which is
brought
just
that out.
dumb.
That's something. We need more Rebel Y-wing pilots.
We need Y-wing pilots with EPTs.
We do. Cavill. They'll just take the droid and pay an extra point for it.
Yeah,
but you want, like,
That droid should have been 0 points.
Yeah.
Yeah, well.
Ugh.
So, another Aces pack, Rebel Aces pack with Y-wing.
Well, that's what everyone wanted.
There
A
needs to
Heroes
be-
of
there needs to be a
Scarif
Scum
pack
Aces pack.
Yeah.
with the X-wing fix and the Y-wing fix.
Yeah.
You know what? They actually still could do a Heroes of Scarif pack.
They did
Think about it,
Saul's
this
Renegades.
is Saul's
It's-
Renegades,
it's
so there's no
different.
reason. So there probably is still another chance to fix it because we haven't got the Blue Squadron pilots yet.
No.
Yeah.
So we could get the Blue Squadron pilots for.
And then Green Squadron pilots from Rebels and that.
yeah, green. I don't think they'll do green because, like, you know what?
And then,
Too much
Three
X-wings
minutes
now.
of fun, and that was all as it was, and they all died. So
and what about the Imperial Commander, the TIE Interceptor Scarus? Is it Scarus? On the TIE Interceptor, it goes under the TIE Defender. In
oh
Rebels.
yeah,
Scarus?
Scarus.
Yeah,
Yeah, that guy. Yeah.
yeah.
Get him the interceptor.
Interceptor, and then he went to the TIE Defender.
Oh, sorry, man.
Yeah, we've already got a few defenders though, but we've got
Yeah.
quite.
Gotta pick up some food.
With the yellow stripes.
Gotta
Yeah,
pick
Yellow
up some
Stripes, the
Yeah,
Super
yeah, yeah.
Defender.
That's what
Yeah, that
we're
was
gonna-
sick.
That's the one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, we can't say too much. Go watch Rebels, will you?
Yeah, I know.
Hurry up and watch it.
Yeah, I haven't watched that either.
Seriously, what are you doing
Alright.
this weekend?
I don't watch enough TV.
Yeah, I've only just started. I just finished binging Punisher. That was good.
True. The series? Or?
Yeah, the series. Yeah, that was good. Yeah,
I haven't seen that.
yeah, no, that was good.
What ships do you recommend for Empire for a person starting X-Wing?
Ooh.
Ooh.
Not Decimators.
Special
Defenders,
Forces.
Defenders.
Defenders.
yeah,
Defenders are always good.
Special
And
Forces TIE
Silencer.
Fighter.
Yeah,
Yeah,
SFs are very
SF,
nice.
Quick draw.
Yeah, anything with shields on it right now,
Probably
you
is.
definitely want to.
It's easier to learn on.
Yeah, less forgiving.
Yeah.
Yeah,
forgiving.
Backdraft's a good
Yeah, more
pilot.
forgiving. That's what I'm
Backdraft's
trying
a
to
good
say. It's
pilot.
too late.
Starving would be
Mate.
alright as well. Cheap.
Yeah. The
Gunboats.
gunboats are really good.
And maybe a silencer just because.
Oh,
Yeah,
silencer. You could.
Well, if you're just starting out, don't forget with silencers. You're just starting out. Silencer is also an expensive shit to buy if
Yeah.
you're starting out. So
True, yeah.
probably go like
Ash
generic.
8 ties.
Hey, ties.
Yeah, the TIE Advanced prototype,
Why
the
not?
Inquisitor, is a very good
Yeah,
pilot
he's
to
pretty
learn.
good.
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
good.
He
I'll
might.
take him.
See you later, Robert.
dental
See you later,
appointment.
Rob. Enjoy the dentist.
Yeah.
So, yeah, mate.
Yeah, anything with shields with the even a decimator might be okay.
Yeah.
Oh look, yeah, Cherino is okay, but the trouble is, he's
You
a
need
lot
a-
of points, and he can die very fast.
He can die very
need to
fast.
buy
Especially
a
with
lot of
harpoons
things to
having
come
fun
with
at the
him as well.
Yeah. No, but still, you can still. Oh,
Yeah, unless you have Palp and Kylo on there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Really
irritates
do
me.
that
Help on
much.
Carlo.
Yeah.
To get a lot of the big ships on Empire going, you need to buy a lot of separate things.
That's the trouble. Yeah, the decimator. You need to buy this. You need to buy this. You need to
You
buy
need
this.
to
Definitely.
buy-
You need,
Ark says Death
you need
Rain.
Kylo.
Right, yes, Death Rain. Oh yes,
Does
yes.
anyone
Oh,
bring in
that's a
Death
win.
Rain
That's
to
a win.
Oh, I bought Death Rain a couple of times here, and he's
Yeah, I've played it.
yeah.
Row your gumbo gently through the galaxy.
TIE strikers, yeah.
Striker.
Oh, I love strikers, but no, they just poof, die instantly. So no,
Oh,
anything.
come on, you gotta love pure Sabak.
I love Pure Sabak.
Pure
Don't get me
Sabak.
wrong.
He's
Don't
great.
get me wrong. I love
Just
Pure
have a
Sabak.
one-on-one game with someone and play Omega Leader.
If Top 4 James was here, he would say Mauler. Definitely Mauler with
Mauler,
full
upgrade,
upgrade
expertise.
expertise.
Oh.
That's his favourite. But yeah, anything with shields, definitely
Maybe I'll do that in the
defenders and SFs. Start with those.
I should do that in the variety bash. I'll bring Mauler whole upgrade just to and play James and just to freak him out. See if he'll pick it.
Well, Ash said next tournament we've got to draft pilots.
Oh, yeah.
After, oof,
Yeah,
man. Yeah, but how many?
You'd have to
people
let proxies with that one.
yeah. So I'll
Well, how about we just use my collection?
Ash
to
is
double up
running
everything?
Mauler. Ash is running Mauler. on
Ash is
diversity-
running Mauler.
diversity day.
Hey.
Oh no.
Oh no, that's it. We're all bringing a list.
Can
of
everyone
Mauler
bring
for
Mauler?
diversity
Yeah,
day.
And
everyone
the rules for James' admission is he has to play against Mola every day.
Yeah.
Every game.
everywhere.
That's pretty diverse.
Yeah.
give him a shield upgrade. Though.
Actually, no, we should actually explain. Mars, what is the diversity tournament coming up?
Well,
You can
we-
explain it.
Well, on the 19th of May, we'll have a Outer Rim Diversity Open Invitational. It is a 4-round event where we'll bring 4 separate lists. The lists are basically, there has to be uniques only there.
Verily, harpoons another
How about
bridge.
this? So You can't use, say, Vader.
I had a guru list
You
today.
can add
Ash.
Vader to one list, but you can't add Vader to another list or a ship or a crew. So that it has to be each uniques have to be in certain lists. You can put as much uniques in one list, but the other lists cannot be the same uniques in that one list.
So can I take Dengar and then take Dengar crew?
No,
Damn it.
no. So, but you can have one, like you can have each faction, each list. So you can, or one, or I can't have 4 factions, but you can have 2 of Imperials, say 1 Rebel, 1 Scum.
So 4 Imperial if you wanted to.
4 Imperials, yeah, you can do whatever you want.
That's what James is doing.
You can have an Imperial or a First Order.
First Order, that's it.
100 points of squadrons. No repeats on pilot.
No
names.
repeat pilot names. So at the
You
start,
can't do 8 Z95 Rebel, then do 8 Z95 Scum.
Yeah.
That shit don't fly,
Yeah.
so we can forget that
Yeah.
one.
Different.
You can only use Bomblet once.
Actually, yeah, it's a unique.
It's
yeah.
unique, yeah.
Oh,
so you can
wow.
only use Bomblet in one list.
I did not know that.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah.
Not on it. Yep.
Yeah,
Oh,
if there's a dot on it, you can't use it.
Wow.
Only one lone wolf.
But,
Yes.
One love. Oh no. So yeah, at the start of the round, it's a hanger type scenario.
here's the real kicker though.
You're-
You go really hard, you design the list, but Mars,
I get to choose. We get to choose the list we play against, and at the end of the round, psst, we rip up that list and then go on. So in the next round, we have only 3 lists, 2 lists, and then 1 list at the end. So
you pick what list I'll play, I pick what
Just
list
getting
you
it.
play. So I'm going to see, oh great, he's got exercise 7 defenders. I'm not playing that. Oh, he's got Kylo, Help, Shovel, Rubbish.
That's it.
Okay, what's the next one? Yeah, that looks easier. So it's
no,
going to get really,
Ash, it's
really
not just
fun.
unique pilots, it's unique and crew
Unique-
as well. So
unique
no
anything.
Dengars, no Kylos.
Yep, you're going to have to
Goodbye.
rewrite those lists.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
If it's got a
Time to
little dot,
rethink your life,
no
Ash.
repeats.
That's it.
Even
Yep.
by Wolf experimental interface.
Yeah.
Yep,
Yep.
experimental innovation, can't reuse that one.
Yeah. So, on May 19th,
Are there many...
Outer Rim, come here. We're all
Sorry?
diverse here. We're all equally worthless here. So
And watch all 6 of us play.
that's it.
Don't think you can have 3 there's 4 Outriders. Don't think you can have 1 in each list in the order and take the title.
Oh.
Yeah, titles.
Yeah,
They're unique.
Title, yeah.
Yeah.
Titles
titles-
unique,
titles
so you
unique.
can only use,
Yeah.
title in one.
I can go pretty meta and still avoid these.
Like a list of
I'm
all
fine.
great
I've already
cards
got
that
all
match
this.
the list.
So I would like to see a list and upgrade.
So adaptability
Yeah, Ray
is the
Lowry.
list
I think
of
I'm
the
like
game.
Generic.
No, because you can't even fly
Yeah.
dash
Oh,
because you need Ray on dash.
They're on adaptability. Yeah, that'd be
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah.
I'm gonna actually have to build all these lists,
So,
have
yeah.
them out, and then fuck that they match, piss those off.
Yeah.
You just said you got a week off, Shane, so you're right.
That's it.
He's got a whole week for it. No worries,
See
Jay.
ya.
I think
See you,
See ya,
Jay.
we're
Jay.
going to start ending it now. I'd say.
Yeah, I think we've waffled on enough.
I think
Yeah.
It's been a long waffle.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
join us next
We're
week.
waffling for there you go. I've recorded about an hour and 7 minutes of Mars.
Nice.
waffling.
That's what we do.
Hey,
We'll waffle
that's
on.
what we do.
That's it.
I enjoyed it.
Join us for next week. We'll have our Armada stream, and plus we'll do a bit of Q&A for Armada as well, for those Armada viewers as well. And then join us for on that
Yeah,
Saturday.
You can stay home.
That's it. That's it. You don't need to come. And then on that Saturday we'll have the Armada 400-point tournament. So any final thoughts, Ian? No.
No.
Awesome.
It's what
Shane?
is it?
All good.
It's 8 minutes past 11. The brain
Yeah.
stopped working.
That's
It
it.
has.
So join us next week. So remember, subscribe, like us on Facebook, and fly casual. Can't skate.
I'm just going to leave a running, mate, because you're stuck between the two of us. So you've done this whole send off, but
Under the
you're
table.
stuck there.
Get out of my shop!
All right, night, guys.
See you guys.
That was pretty good.
That was fun.
Yeah.
Fun.